Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to Mouthing Off with Mike, and welcome in to our Saturday night's main event predictions. Joining me on the show, as you can see, he is a good brother. That's good brother Jordan. He's making his triumphant return to MOWM. It has been quite possibly months, maybe in almost a year. So welcome back, good brother Jordan. Thanks for hanging out with me here for Saturday night's main event. And if I recall correctly, a little birdie told me that you'll actually be live in attendance at Saturday night's main event on good old Long Island. So welcome into the show. How you been, brother?
The sweet serenade of you calling me good brother just hits different every time. It's just, you get chills. Oh, it feels so good to see you. Look at that face, dude. Look at that face. You just want to pinch those cheeks.
What a guy.
Sources can confirm, though. Boots on the ground Saturday. I'm excited. It's going to be a crazy show. I think it's going to be really good. Match quality, dare I say, better than Survivor Series, nearing that quality. I think we can have some sweet matches. Yeah, I'll say it. I'll say something crazy.
I like it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But I'm excited. We got a good group going. It's right down the road, 40 minutes. So 40-minute drive to Nassau Coliseum. I'm juiced up. It's been a little while for me, so this will be fun.
Well, let's go. I mean, Saturday night's main event. An all-time staple dating back to 1985. Before we get into the individual matches, we do know that Jesse the Body Ventura, will be live on the commentary booth. And there is the potential that we may end up learning a little bit about the grassy knoll or potentially any of the other conspiracy theories that Jesse Ventura, frequents when it comes to it. So, Jordan, what do you think about the Body, Jesse Ventura, being on the commentary booth for Saturday night's main event?
I'm a little nervous because I was gonna ask you, what are the odds he says something really crazy? Like, there's Bet Online AG has those WWE props or those bets normally. Yo, get that up there. Something obscene minus 160. Hammer, dude. Hammer.
That's so funny because I 100% expect the Body to say something absolutely off the wall. And it's just, I hope it's something anti-Hulk Hogan. I really hope it's just anti-Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
All the Hogan hate that I could possibly muster up into my body. I hope Jesse the Body can put that out there into the world because,
like I said, this could be the worst thing they've ever done, but in the funniest way. It really can. I'm really it sucks because I won't be able to hear it live on TV, obviously, but would love to be there in person if it happens.
Oh, God, I can't wait. I can't wait to text you during the show and be like, you're never going to believe what the Body just said on commentary about Finn Balor or Gunther or Kevin Owens or Liv Morgan, for that matter. Any of the talent.
Any of the above.
Shout out to the Body. Jordan, at the time of this recording, we technically have 4 matches announced. So, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any matches announced from now until then, make sure you tune into my social media at MOWM_podcast. Or if it is announced before, we get a chance to send this video out, it might be in this video. So you might get all 5 matches. We know Triple H, big with his 5 matches. But Jordan, should we take a look at the first match here on Saturday night's main event?
Brother, take the wheel and steer me.
Let's go ahead. I'm taking the wheel. Let's go ahead and have some fun here. So we do not know who will be competing. Who will be competing for the introductory Women's United States Championship, but the finals have been set. We have Bayley versus Chelsea Green, and we've got Shin versus Tiffany Stratton. So let's go ahead and get a bonus prediction from Good Brother Jordan. Good Brother Jordan, who's competing for the Women's United States Championship Saturday on Long Island?
I was just in a mental wrestling match with my heart and my brain. I really was. You know what? I'm going to go with my heart. I want Shin to beat Bayley. I want Chelsea Green to beat Tiff Stratton. Give me Chelsea Green as the first ever WWE Women's United States Champion. I would love. Her work's been off the charts. Her and Shin both deserve it. If it's either one of them, I'm smiling ear to ear. Stratton's she's got the money in the bank. She's done her thing. We obviously know Bayley's first ballot Hall of Famer. Let one of these two take the title and just build on it. I would love nothing more. Nothing more.
I couldn't have said it any better myself, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Chelsea Green beating Bayley somehow, some way. I feel that Chelsea will get the edge here over Bayley in this match, whether it's thanks to Piper Niven, whether it's thanks to any sort of outside interference or shenanigans. Maybe Chelsea Green just stumbles into a win here. Mi Shin, you heard me talk about this here, folks. If you've tuned into the Nightcap on Boom Broadcasting, you've heard me say that Mi Shin deserves some shine here, and maybe when I do my mouthing off with Mike year-end awards here, I might have to give her an award here just for herself for being the unsung hero of women's professional wrestling in WWE this past year. I would like to see Chelsea Green versus Mi Shin at Saturday night's main event, and I'm going to go right there with you, good brother Jordan. Give me, for the new and the first ever Women's United States Champion.
One more time, say
Go
it.
ahead. Say it. Say it with me. Chelsea Green.
Yes.
Yes,
we need it.
indeed.
The streets need it. The world needs it. She needs it. She
We need a
deserves it.
Canadian. We need a Canadian as Women's United States Champion. That's a fact.
The oxymoron.
Oxymoron. Doesn't get much better than this, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it, folks. Good brother Jordan, me, on the same page to start. We're going Chelsea Green, Women's United States Champion. We've got the match that has been officially made official on this past Monday Night Raw, which will see Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre in a just a blood grudge, bloodline reaffiliation rivalry, I guess.
Just a beef. Just a straight up beef.
Beef.
Just
So what do
beef.
you got here, Jordan? Drew
I mean, there's
McIntyre
nothing.
versus Sami Zayn.
I mean, we'll go behind the curtains here. This literally got announced as we were getting ready to say peace out and click hang up. So I mean, you want to talk about an emergency state of the union at the last second? But no, like I said, it's just beef, just straight up beef. Drew McIntyre's a pissed off human, and that's somebody you don't want to be on his radar because that's a bad thing. So I another match where I think they're just going to beat the crap out of each other, and like you similarly said to, I believe it was Rhodes Owens. Strong chance there's no winner here, and they just end up brawling all over the Nassau Coliseum. So I think it'll be a fun. It could not be that long of a thing either. It could be a just straight up brawl. See you later, but announces the match. So but I'm in on it. I'm a fan of both. So sign me up.
All right. I mean, I respect it. I mean, there's a strong possibility that. I mean, I don't know if they do double no contest or
if one if one goes,
one or the other.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So if you had to take a winner here, who are you taking as the winner? Drew or Sammy? Drew.
Fresh.
I agree.
He's fresh. He's returned. Sorry, Sammy. I mean, Sami Zayn's probably one of the premium guys who can afford a loss in terms of like he bounces back better than just about anybody.
Yeah, I agree. One of the only wrestlers in WWE where like a loss, if he takes an L, it doesn't really matter to him. Like he just lost to Seth last Monday on a roll up, and that didn't affect him whatsoever.
Again. Yeah, he'll hit his stride again. Like it's just he's one of those guys who you can go in the ebbs and flows with, and people are still on.
Yeah, I agree.
Drew needs a nice little win to get back. Right.
Drew does need a win. He just lost the Punk rivalry. He's pissed.
100%.
I think you got it. I'm taking Drew with you, man.
Okay.
I think Drew, big win coming out of Saturday night's main event, and I don't know what where do you think Drew falls in the cards here for, I guess, WrestleMania season? If you had to take a stab at this in the dark.
Generally, you want him around the world title picture. I mean, if you can, but I mean that's so far down the road. Like, could it be him Gunther Mania? Is that Triple H's grand plan? I think if you move him this, he just generally needs to be around the championship. I wouldn't mind him and Cody Rhodes going at it if he would be a part of that roster shakeup too.
I'm not mad at that either. I mean, you got to think he's got to be involved in something big.
Something big.
Absolutely. I don't know if Gunther. I think Gunther. My theory is Gunther ends up against Goldberg. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm just hopefully keeping that out of my reservation. But maybe we see McIntyre versus Cena. Random.
Oh, good shout. Low key.
Why not? Like maybe if it's a one-off or a quick little thing, maybe just like a kind of like a respect thing.
Cena's last WrestleMania opponent is another big. We're gonna have to. You and me got a lot to talk about on.
When we meet up live too. Rumble weekend, we're gonna have. I mean, now we're gonna have to start putting some early things together. Some early.
We
things
are
in the
gonna.
pipeline.
We're gonna have to start cooking some things up together.
Our people will be in contact for sure.
Our people will be in contact.
As always.
As always. Oh man, yeah. I think Jordan and I, we're on the same page with a lot of these matches. Let's take a look here at the next match here on the card for Saturday night's main event on Long Island. We were originally supposed to get Finn Balor versus Gunther, the ring general for the World Heavyweight Championship. But as of this past Monday Night Raw, we now know, thanks to the attack by Finn Balor and the Judgment Day on Gunther and Damian Priest, that this match has been made a triple threat by Adam Pearce. It will be the ring general Gunther defending his World Heavyweight Championship against the Prince Finn Balor and the Archer of Infamy, Damian Priest. And good brother Jordan, what do you got going on here?
My brother, I think this arguably could be match of the night. And I actually thinking about it, would really like it to open the show if you're going to go Owens Rhodes. If we're just going through the card, if that's just a me thing, I think it's going to be a sweet match. I was excited for Balor versus Gunther straight up because I think Balor's been due for a title shot for some time. But I'm a big Priest guy. He's been one of the unsung heroes of 2024. So I think it's a fair gripe to put him in the title match. I think it's gonna be a sweet match. So I think they're gonna kill it. I think Gunther's gonna obviously retain his title. His title run ain't even close to over yet. We still got a lot to go. So I think this is just another solid step in his run. So I'm excited though. It's gonna push the Balor Priest rivalry. Where does it end though? Very curious to see. Yeah, it's a lot to play out. A lot to play out.
I would say, like, I don't want to sound crazy, but I don't think WrestleMania, but like it could. I don't think it could. Stretch
Trips.
That far.
Yeah, Triple H loves his. He loves his long term storytelling. We don't really do as much of the. That's one. I miss a little bit of the chaotic element where things hot potatoed. I hope we get a little bit of an element of that. Like if we'll side SmackDown tag division. I think that hot potato the titles between a couple teams. I think you get some really good television out of it. But I digress. Back to you.
Okay, I respect. You taking the ring general, Gunther to retain?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this run ain't over yet. My man's got a lot left in the tank.
As much as I would love to put the World Heavyweight title on Finn Balor Saturday night, I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's going to happen. I think kind of similar to what we've seen in some of these triple threat matches. I just have a feeling that Balor and Priest are just going to be so hyper focused, hyper fixated on one another that they're not going to give Gunther the time of day, and Gunther's going to just slap the shit out of them, literally chop the literal hell out of both of these guys till their chests look like chopped meat, and then he's going to stack them up, very Roman Reigns-esque, and pin them both 1, 2, 3, and retain his World Heavyweight Championship.
How much?
How much?
How much would you have to get paid to eat one of those chops?
I mean, WrestleMania tickets, four WrestleMania tickets, so that the gang, the squad can go, the gang can go, so obviously the missus, me, you, of course, Kayfabe Keith,
Yeah, hell yeah, get the gang out there. The gang takes on Mania.
The gang takes on, maybe let me up that. Let me get 6 tickets. I feel like I'm selling myself short. If I'm taking a Gunther chop, maybe 6, maybe 2 extra for the hazard, because my chest will never be the same. I don't think my heart.
It might look concave after that.
How much would it take for you? Let's hear it.
$1,000. You know me. I'm a thick boy. I think I could absorb some of it. But $1,000, I'll take one for the team. Glad.
No, you're selling yourself way short. I'm over here asking for 6 WrestleMania.
Well, no, it's different. Like, we're different statures. I have a little bit up top to keep it cushioned. You don't have the cushion. I could absorb a little extra.
No cushion for the chop.
No.
Jordan said he's got enough cushion for the both of us. He could take $1,000. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have my people reach out and see if we can go ahead and get that.
I like your deal way better though. I like your deal way better.
See, I'm trying to help out the homies.
You're right. That's on me. That's on me.
What do you call it? Absolutely, discard for the rest of my life. But
you're essentially going to disintegrate into thin air. Like Thanos snap.
It's going to be very Infinity War-esque. Where Thanos turning people to dust. My chest will be dust.
Oh, that's good, man. Oh, what a chop.
What a chop. What a chop. One of the best in the game right now. All right, let's take a look at it. So we're both going Gunther. We're on the same page here. Me and good brother Jordan, we are always in tune.
Yeah.
So let's take a look here and see what good brother Jordan thinks about the Women's World Heavyweight Championship match, where Liv Morgan will defend against the Genius of the Sky, Io Sky, on Saturday night's main event. So what do you got here, good brother Jordan?
Another match where I think it can steal the show, and another match where I unfortunately have this time, instead of picking with my heart, because I want everything in me to see Io Sky win that title. She is probably my favorite women's wrestler and arguably my top 5 right now. She's just so good at what she does. She is just so good at what she does. Everything about it, she screams aura. She's different. She has it. But that's again, similar to Gunther. I think there's an end game for Liv Morgan. So I just don't see that this is the end game unless they proceed with her Rhea feud without the title. But I think it was always about the championship. It wasn't. It needs to end with the title going back to mommy. So I gotta go Liv, but I don't feel good doing it. I feel dirty. I don't like it.
Oh wow. All right. So, it's crazy because when we look at this title match, we've got some combustible elements here, right? Io Sky, a part of Damage Control. Monday on Raw, we had Dakota Kai versus Liv Morgan take place, where the rest of the PFC got involved and Damage Control was involved, and Liv Morgan stood tall over Io Sky with her championship belt. And you know how that goes. Now, I don't know if it's just we're so used to the old Vinnie
The brain
Mac
condition,
booking.
yeah. Your brain just
Right.
sees that, and you're like,
You're
oh,
conditioned
shit.
to believe, well, if the champ stands tall on the go-home show, then that means that the champ is going to lose the title at the premium live event. I don't know, man. I very well could see Rhea and Liv being a feud without the title.
Maybe it's become so. No, I mean, you're right. It's been such a blood feud for so long. Maybe it doesn't need the title. Like, I'm obviously not putting it on the same stratosphere, but Rock Roman, another that's a rivalry that doesn't need a title. So I mean, I guess in that sense, but at the same time, it's like it initially started. Liv wanted to take everything from Rhea, and that included the World Championship. So I feel like Rhea owes it to, like, she feels like she owes it to herself to get back and take everything back that she lost. So, but you're not wrong. It's a tough. Like, I'm excited for it. I love both of them. So I mean, I think the story's. I mean, it's gonna go great either way. Like, I'm not doubting that. But no, you're right. It could be without the title.
It could be.
You're right. Like, now you have it planted in my brain. I'm excited to see that live. Yeah, no, your big brain caps on right now.
I mean, there's a small potential. There's this very small chance. I very well because really, let's be real here. Do we necessarily need Rhea to win the title back at WrestleMania when the last 2 WrestleManias she's won a title?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if she was necessarily going to win it at Mania, but more so just win the title back from her. But now you have my brain in a little pretzel.
Yeah. I mean, I want to take the safe pick and say Liv Morgan retains, but with a show like this, Saturday night's main event, we know that there's going to be another one in January towards the end of the month, and it's going to be, in Texas. I feel like for the first one that maybe they'll give us a title change.
I was just going to, my brain, as I went into that last diatribe, I also forgot a point at the same time, so I was getting a little nervous, but no, that was my point. How you feel about the champion standing up top with the belt and then losing it. My brain is just like, are they really going to do a title change at Saturday Night Main Event? But like, they haven't done it in a while. They're going to do another one, so maybe they want to start building a little hype around it with the title change. But then, again, there's already going to be a U.S. champion crowned, so you're technically a new champion's going to be crowned. So like, there's your cop out for, all right, champion. It didn't change hands, but a new one was crowned. But yeah, like, oh, damn,
right? It's tough. So I'm
tough.
gonna. This might screw me when we look at the head-to-head at the end of the weekend here. But
I'm a square. You're doing it with heart. I respect. You're all heart.
I'm going with it. I'm going with what I think, and I don't know. I'm gonna say Io Sky becomes the new women's world heavyweight champion.
I hope you're right. I really do. Like I said, I don't love my pick. I hope you're right. And maybe Triple H sees it how you see it. Maybe he's gonna hear this and be like, "Yo, this MFer is on something right now."
Let this man cook. Let him cook. I mean, anything's possible. I mean, do I think Liv is more than likely to retain? Yeah, absolutely, bro. I mean, come on. It's, it'd be stupid, especially if the whole payoff is going to be Rhea gets everything that she lost back minus Dirty Dom, because who knows what Dirty Dom's doing. He's on SmackDown.
He'll be all right on his own. He'll be
all right.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
It could go either way. I'm going to say Io just to kind of be different here and differ and just kind of play it out. But I wouldn't be shocked if Liv retains, and thanks to Raquel or the Judgment Day. I also wouldn't be shocked if Liv loses thanks to Rhea.
Oh no, there's a whole world of possibilities. You got to imagine a lot of doohickey, a lot of brouhaha. A lot of insert adjective here now. And I don't know where we're going. Yeah, you know what I mean by this. Listen, English.
We know where we're going. Yeah. We know where we're going.
There's gonna be chaos.
It's gonna be chaos. It is going to be chaos. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, what most likely will main event Saturday night's main event on Long Island Saturday night should be and will be the WWE Undisputed Championship match with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes defending against Kevin Owens. Now, good brother Jordan, you're going to be there. So what do you want to see between these two guys?
Beat the hell out of each other. Let me see red. Let me see fists, weapons. Like, give me all of it. It's a match where obviously Cody should retain. Obviously, I would love Kevin Owens to win the title somehow. Obviously, I don't think it's going to happen. But that doesn't mean they can't sell you on it being still two of the best in the world going at it. So I think it's going to be fun. I hope they pull out all the stuff. Somebody goes through an announce table. Somebody gets hit with a chair. I think there might be a little bit of shenanigans. I do think Cody Rhodes walks out the champion, unfortunately, but I think it's fitting for the Saturday night main event. So Kevin Owens always deserves a main event spot. Cody Rhodes is Cody Rhodes. He's the man. I love Cody Rhodes. I'm a Nightmare guy. So the American Nightmare. So I'm excited though. I think it's gonna be a great main event, but I think it's fairly straightforward. Unfortunately, I just think it is what it is right now. I think it's just part of his story, but I think Cody will retain.
I agree. I'm gonna kind of float this by to you before I give you my pick, which I might confuse some people here tonight when they watch this or listen to this. I don't think this match ends up getting a clear-cut winner.
Wouldn't hate it.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't hate it. Kevin Owens, if you don't have him taking a pin, I mean, does it suck ending a show on a foo-foo finish? Sure. But if you do it right and something crazy at the end of it, maybe we see a punt. Somebody's punted. Little stretcher spot. Can get away with that. I don't hate that. You're like, not only is your 99 going, your off speed is cooking.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, I mean, it would make a lot of sense. We haven't seen Randy since he got the pile driver by KO. Mm-hmm. And it would make a lot of sense if Randy did show up to Saturday night's main event and come after Kevin and not care about Cody and his match, which could also plant a seed and put some division between Cody and Randy, because Cody could tell Randy, why the hell would you interrupt my match? I'm doing this for you. And then Randy could say, don't worry about me. Worry about you and your title, bud. I'm going to worry about me. I'm going to worry about KO.
You're a smart man. Triple
right?
H.
That's a strong possibility.
Triple H. Just turn on the chat. Just turn it on, bro. Just turn it on. All you got to do is listen. All you have to do is listen. Dude, that's fucking... You're so spot on tonight, dude.
All right. I mean, I've been thinking about this for a few days. I've been
I love it. I'm happy that I'm going live. The intrigue is there on a few matches. And like I said, I think match by match, you're going to get as good of a match quality as they put out so far for pay-per-views. I think you got some really, really solid upside for the show.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, whatever the case may be, like however these matches fall, I mean, just the level of talent we have on it, the implications for not only, WrestleMania season, but the Royal Rumble coming up down the pipeline in February. You have, this is it. This is the last premium live event before January, and we don't even get a premium live event in January for the main roster. So
That could
this
be a
is
whole
it.
other
This is the
tangent,
last
yeah.
PLE of 2024, and then we go to Royal Rumble in February in Indianapolis. So this is going to be a direct setup to what we're going to probably see happen at the Royal Rumble and what the matches could be. I'm going to tell you right now, Jordan, I'm taking the Nightmare. If this ends up being a clean finish and there's no outside interference from the Viper, Cody Rhodes should retain his championship. I don't think
Obviously.
they're going to play hot potato with Cody's title reign
No.
because it wouldn't make much sense.
Listen, if Kevin Owens either wins the title down the line or ends up being the guy to beat Cody, I wouldn't hate it. I mean, he's another unsung hero show after show, night after night. He's one of my favorites. I mean, of this generation, he's probably top 4, top 5 for me too. He's fantastic. Everything about him. Like, he built like me. The guy's a beast, man. Like, he makes everything so believable. So if he is the man to win the title, I'm never going to say no to that. But again, not yet. There's a bigger picture.
Yeah, the bigger picture is Cody versus Randy at WrestleMania.
And I'm all for that.
Oh, that's
and I don't think Cody has a problem looking up at the lights if that's the route they go to give Orton another title run. That's the crazy thing. I don't think it's a guy who helped him get where he is today. I really don't think he would mind, especially with an incredible title run. Things to think about as we head into the new year.
There are a lot of things to think about, when we head into the new year.
A lot to be excited.
And one of the last things really, to think about is the debut of Raw on Netflix, January 6th. So technically we do have a premium live event. It's just the debut episode of Raw on Netflix, and that's going to be a premium live event.
It's a Raw,
and you have a transfer window. You have a transfer window.
That's going to be fun. We might have to get back on and maybe do a quick little shotgun on maybe 3 to 5 people. Maybe we predict on who's going where.
Oh, maybe good brother Jordan will come on back.
Maybe I'm not done yet. I'm not done just yet.
He's not done just yet. But ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are done here with our Saturday night's main event predictions. So good brother Jordan, anything that you want to tell the people here before we part ways for the evening?
Crown my boy. Show this man some love. Just keep pushing, man. That's all I want. I just want you to keep pushing. I'm just happy to be here. This is your show. I'm happy to be a part of it.
I love it, dude. I appreciate you coming on. It's always an absolute pleasure to chop it up, talk some wrestling with you. And I can't wait to see some of the pictures and videos that you get from Saturday night's main event. Mm-hmm. So make sure you have fun. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much here for hanging out with Jordan and I. Make sure you go subscribe, drop me a follow here. Drop good brother Jordan a follow as well. He's a great wrestling mind. He loves baseball. He loves sports. He loves football. Show him some love.
We don't love football anymore. Fantasy football sucks. It all sucks. It all sucks.
I take that back.
Juan Soto's gone. It's all
Juan Soto.
What sports? What is sports?
We're in current pain. The only thing that matters is professional wrestling.
Yeah.
And real talk, man. It's going to be a hell of a show, and I'm excited for you and the squad that's going with you. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Make sure you go show some love here. Drop a sub. We're out of here. This has been Mouthing Off with Mike and good brother Jordan's Saturday night's main event predictions. We'll see you here for the nightcap after Saturday night's main event, Saturday after the show on Boom Broadcasting. We'll see you there.
Mouthing off with Mike. Mouthing off with Mike. Mouthing off with Mike.